Jivey here, coming at you with Rage Gaming. There's a lot of things I wanted to discuss today, but first I just want to let you guys know this is the gameplay for the chess video, so if you guys wanted to see that. I am thinking about, just in general, retiring the chess videos. I mean, I may still upload them, but I feel like they're just not a valid point in content at this time, and I don't know, I just can never remember to do them on a Tuesday, and honestly, I don't think very many of you guys even watch my chess videos. Comment down below if you do want me to keep doing the chess videos, but anyways, I'm just going to go over a little bit of this week at Bungie and talk about what they had to talk about. The first thing that is noted on there is that New Monarchy did win again, so it's just 2 for New Monarchy, 1 for Dead Orbit, and 0 for Future War Cult. There will be another faction rally, so as Bungie says, maybe there'll be a chance for Future War Cult to win. But anyways, other than that, the next and most important news on there was that Iron Banner is coming back out. January 30th through February 6th is the next Iron Banner, and that'll be the first time we've seen the Iron Banner since Season 2, because of there being some glitches and stuff like that. All that stuff was postponed, plus, you know, they were kind of like limiting it to who could actually play it. So there was a big, huge controversy and some issues surrounding all that, so now it is able for us to play. And like I said, it will be back from January 30th to February 6th. What the Iron Banner is offering is weapon ornaments. It's like, I've seen a picture of it. I will leave the link in the description box if you want to go look at the pictures yourself. It's like grayish, blackish type of weapon ornaments. Or, yeah, not weapon ornaments, armor ornaments. So it's kind of like the faction rally. It's basically, it's a similar idea. It's just that you're doing it for Iron Banner and not the faction rally. There are 3 new weapons, which include a hand cannon, a scout rifle, and a shotgun. And again, you can go and look at the link, and the pictures are on there. The next thing that was noted that we're going to be getting too for Iron Banner is a new Sparrow, a new Ghost, and a new banner, like emblem type thing. But they also said that there's a ship, but they don't have a picture of it, because I'm guessing it's got to be super cool or something, because that's how they portrayed it, and they want us all to wait until the Iron Banner launches for us to see what the ship looks like. Items from the last Iron Banner will still drop, so if you're missing something, like I'm assuming armor pieces or weapons, they're still going to drop, but they're going to drop out of the engrams. And the new emblem that you're going to be getting will show your lifetime rank ups, in Iron Banner. They also implemented the ability to buy weapon pieces or armor pieces that you needed. I think it's mostly armor. I may be wrong about the weapons. But anyways, it's just like similar to Faction Rally. You can now buy the stuff, which makes it, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed with the Faction Rallies because it was like the last day. I really had not gone into the Faction Rallies this time around. It was just, I didn't really have nothing to earn or to like do it for. And I went to try to buy the armor, and I didn't realize you had to hand in a certain number package to buy all the armor. So I'm kind of wondering if Iron Banner is going to be the same way. Most likely is going to be. So we'll have to definitely see. So that way it still makes like a minimum. I think like the Faction Rallies was a minimum of 10 packages you had to hand in before you could buy all the armor and the weapons. So it's definitely something you have to think about if you do plan or intend to just buy the weapons or buy the armor instead of grinding to get the armor. And there's also going to be challenges just like last time to complete to earn rewards, so it's just going to be like the Faction Rally. The next thing that's noted that's coming out is Masterwork Armor. It's going to give a 3% damage resistance, when you're in your super, and it stacks up to a total of 15% if you're wearing a full set of Masterwork Armor. Right now they're working on a bug where it's causing the reworking of armor, which I'm assuming is like when you're re-rolling the armor, it's messing up, and it's not taking any of your materials, but it's not giving you the re-roll either. So, and it's giving you the exact same re-roll as the one it was just on. So they are trying to fix that. That's definitely the major issue. They're letting everyone know that it is there, so I'm assuming they're most likely not going to be able to fix it before they release the Masterworks armor. So it's definitely going to be, I don't know, if I see it happen, I'll let you guys know and show you guys, but I most likely won't see it happen. I do have a lot of weapons that are Masterworks, but I don't see myself getting as many Masterworks armor as I do weapons, but we'll definitely see. I will probably do a video showing you guys how often you're going to get a Masterworks armor as opposed to a Masterworks weapon. The next thing that they wanted to talk about is the raid. The raid has like some new rewards, so to speak, to make you want to play it. Because a lot of players are complaining that, you know, the raid's all good and everything, and it's definitely exciting at the beginning, but after you grind for so many times, there's really nothing to work towards. There's like tokens are just not enough. So they're giving you raid perks to the armor, and it's gonna be like mods, and they're reusable mods. So you can add the mods to your armor, and you can only get them if you completed the raid. So that's definitely gonna be a little bit different and interesting, especially with the reusable. I mean, I don't personally do the raid, so I most likely won't be able to show you guys, but if you guys are someone that does the raid, I mean, it's definitely going to be like a game changer for you. And the prestige raid now gives a normal and prestige drops, and the reason why they did this is because they don't feel that after you grinded through the hard raid that you should have to go through the normal raid too. So you can get rewards for hard, for normal, and hard at the same time. I'm hoping this doesn't just like out-level it to where you're getting more normal than you are getting hard, because that's definitely going to be disappointing if you go through the whole hard raid and you're only getting normal. But from what I'm understanding, I believe it's like double the loot rewards, so you'll get, every time you get a hard drop, you're going to get a normal drop as well. That's what, from what I'm understanding. I may be wrong. The raid vendor will also sell raid gear that's rotated out every week, so you can buy any pieces of armor or weapons or whatever it is you're missing and, you know, be able to replace what you have. There's also going to be an exotic raid ghost with its own set of perks, which you can go look in the link, the description box below, and it's got like a whole bunch of different like perks. I believe one of them's like there's a 50% chance for a exotic that is not in your like inventory, like you don't already have it, and if you don't get it that time, it increases your chances next time of you getting it. So each time you complete the raid, it's going to up your chances of getting that exotic that you don't already have, or there's a more of a chance that you don't already have it than if it was something you already do have. So that's definitely something to definitely want to get this ghost for. And there was a bunch of patch notes, which are stuff like the Prometheus lens and other stuff like that. If you want to read the patch notes, you can go, like I said, look in the description box. I'm not really going to go over all the patch notes, but the last thing that I needed to talk about for this week at Bungie was the shaders. Now, I brought it up in a previous video before. I did agree with someone that there should be a delete all for the shaders. Well, the reason why they don't do that is because the shaders, each shader is an individual consumable, so to speak, and you get rewards for every one that you dismantle, and it's going to be a huge issue of how to give you all your rewards if you dismantle a stack at a time, and it could potentially like freeze the system or any of this stuff. I mean, they didn't say it'll freeze the system, but that's most likely what's going to happen, because you're going to be doing like a multitask all at once, and anyone that plays games know that servers don't like it when you're doing too many things stacked on top of each other. But as of right now, that's why they haven't done it yet. It's not that they can't do it, they're just not sure how to go about the rewards. Especially if you're like close to your glimmer cap or something like that, you could potentially take your, or dismantle your shaders and not get any more glimmer because you're at your cap. There's also the fact that, what else was there? Excuse me, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, there's also the fact like you're gonna delete these shaders and you could lose altogether your rewards, or something can happen to where it glitches out and you're not getting what you're supposed to get. So I can completely understand where Bungie's coming from, but at the same time, I feel like if you're deleting the shaders, you probably either don't care about them, or I don't know. It is a good point though, because a lot of people that do delete them are looking for money. I personally, in general, just delete them because I get too many and I need to empty a slot out. But I don't know. I think Bungie should at least try to make a delete all for the planetary shaders, or at least make it so we get a certain number of delete alls for ourselves, where we could pick the shaders that we don't like and want deleted. But if they can't do that, like definitely do the planetary shaders, and I don't know, maybe make it that if you delete 10, it gives you one package of rewards and not individual packages, and just make planetary delete at 10, that'd probably be a good way to do it. Because I mean, if you're anything like me, you have a lot of planetary shaders. I mean, I sometimes I get all the way up to like 60, 70 of them, and it's a pain in the butt. So they're trying to delete them, and they're not important to me because the next time I go to that planet, I'm gonna get more. So that's why I feel like Bungie should at least try to implement it with just planetary shaders, because of the fact that they drop so often and they're so common. They're also talking about what they're gonna do with shaders. Like, there's complaints that people don't have enough opportunity to get more shaders, or there's like, it's like limited availability basically, and it doesn't drop the colorful ones as much. I know those are most likely going to be buy to play type of thing, but I would like to see if Bungie could like release more colors in general, and not so much like if it shows it's got purple on there, I expect my shader to have purple on it, not gray. Like that's definitely the most irritating, is that when I put stuff on shaders, it's mostly white or gray. So that's definitely gotten very irritating for me. So if Bungie could like emphasis more of the color, that'd be great. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna see you guys later.